Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. Make sure to subscribe and press the bell icon. Enjoy the video. Episode 10. The episode starts with our MC and Chief Knight walking beside a broken wall. The Chief Knight asks him, "Your Highness, how high and wide do you intend to build this wall?" MC replies to him, "At least 15 foot tall and 6 foot wide, big enough for 4 people to walk in together while being side by side to each other." Chief Knight says that, "If it is like that, we will have to dig a trench that is a person's height deep to stabilize the upper part of the wall. Furthermore, if the top part of the wall is 6 Chinese foot wide and the wall is 15 Chinese foot tall, the width of the bottom part of the wall needs to at least be doubled." Chief Knight continues talking that, even if the digging of the trench and building of the wall starts at the same time, and you give me 350 artisans, the most I can guarantee is that I will be able to complete them by next year's Months of the Demon. MC asks after listening to the Chief Knight that, "What is the main problem?" Chief Knight replies, "The main problem is that for guaranteeing the wall stability, every stone must be picked and grinded properly. If not, it will be very hard for them to stick together." Our MC replies to him, "I understand. We will follow your plan. The digging of the trench and construction of the wall will be at the same time. For the building of the wall, you don't have to worry about it. Grey Castle's Alchemy Workshop's latest product, cement, will surprise you." Chief Knight doesn't know what cement is, so he is surprised to hear that name. The scene skips to the border town cement burning room. Our MC is leaning against the wall and the Chief Knight is standing in front of him. Chief Knight asks the MC, "Your Highness, in this room, can the cement that you speak of really be made?" MC thinks to himself, "The production of cement is very simple, and the raw ingredients are very common. Just slightly fiddle around at Border Town, and you will be able to get everything. The crucial point to making the cement is the temperature." He thinks that, "However, I don't remember the specific temperature that is needed, and in this era, there are also no reliable tools for controlling and configuring temperature. Therefore, we see the door opening and a person can be seen, and she isn't wearing any cloths. MC tells the Chief Knight to stay there and to not come after him. The Chief Knight obeys him and says, "Yes, Your Highness." MC looks at the door where Anna is standing and he thinks, therefore the making of the cement can only be dependent on the power of which. We see Anna all embarrassed and blushing while she sees the MC. Our MC hands her a cloak and asks her that how is everything going with the cement making procedure. Anna wears the cloak while she is all sweaty and replies, "I have not let Your Highness down." She asks our MC that, "This is the thing that you want?" MC replies that, "It looks like. Whether it would work or not, I will only know after I try it out." Anna asks our MC that what uses does it have. MC replies, "Building houses, building bridges, building roads. There are many places that it can be used at. If this thing is successful in the future, the people will no longer need to fear for cold wind or be afraid that the hard rain or snow will destroy their house." MC pets Anna on the head and says, "Such an awesome building material is only possible to be created because of you." The scene shifts and we see rocks that are bonded together by cement, and everyone looks at it with amazement. Chief Knight says, "Your Highness, is this the effect of cement? It seems to have indeed stuck 2 bricks together." MC touches the rock-hard cement, no pun intended, and says, "Very good. It is very firm, totally different from the normal hardened clay. Man, everything has started to sound dirty at this point, or maybe my mind is too dirty. Sorry, back to the story." Chief Knight tries his best to separate the stones from each other. Our MC tells him that, all right, Carter, don't busy yourself too much. I have already roughly understood the toughness of cement. The production this time is very successful." Chief Knight in amazement says, "This is the effect of cement? Yesterday, it was still fluid just like a candle that has been melted, but just after a night it became as tough as stone. With this thing, we can build the wall however fast we want to. As long as there are enough stones, we can even build a wall around the kingdom within 5 years." MC replies to him that what will be the use of a wall around the kingdom. He continues what he wants to say. No matter how tall the wall is, it is still not able to defend against the enemies that are within the wall. He tells them that, I would rather turn the wooden houses at Border Town into durable cement houses and make sure my people no longer have to fall into a situation where they will no longer have a house to return to after a calamity. In the future, I will let you all see that in this world, witches are the #1 productive force. Episode 11. The episode starts with Border Town Cement Making Factory. The scene shifts to inside the factory where many workers are working together on the process of making cement. After that, we see MC and Chief Knight standing with each other while the MC tells him, after all, it is very easy to get sick when working in a dusty environment for a long time, thus I cannot keep on letting Anna do those things. It is fortunate that we sent out the recruitment notice and doubled the number of stone grinders, which allowed us to have ample time to prepare more raw materials while Anna rests. Our MC thinks to himself that, in the future when the production scale becomes bigger, just Anna alone will not be enough. Witches should not be used as consumable products, they should be used as the engine to push forward civilization. MC tells the Chief Knight that, although by relying on Anna's power we solved the problem regarding cement, and although the digging of the foundation for building the wall connecting North Slope Mountain and Chishui River has been started, building a wall is not as easy as I imagined. Chief Knight tells him, but Your Highness, because you lowered your status during the first day of work and personally showed the workers of North Slope how to dig the trench. They are currently working very hard. MC replies to him, even though they worked so hard, only a crooked trench was pushed out at North Slope. Rather than savings, that is the foundation for building the wall, you can say that it is a long sewer. MC thinks to himself about his previous life that, although me and the civil engineer next door were called the two engineering dogs, the things we learned were miles apart. This kind of civil engineering problem, I basically do not understand any of it in the slightest. Please quickly let a professional come and help me think of a way. We see old Berev approaching the MC and saying, Your Highness? So you were here. I have something to report to you. Our MC asks him, What is it? Berev replies, A stonemason came to respond to your recruitment and proclaimed that he had worked at Grey Castle Stonemason Association before. MC replies to Berev that, Stonemason Association? If I recall, it is a famous organization. Although, it is said that they were ordered to disband because of cutting out on work materials. MC says to him, How can a problem not occur when you work in this line of work? This is the kind of talent that we need right now. Bring him to come meet me. Berev replies in agreement. We skip to the Border Town Government Affairs office. We see our MC sitting on a chair while Anna is sitting in front of him, and he is looking at her. What a simp. She looks all cute while reading a book. We see the Chief Knight telling MC that the person he wanted to see has arrived. We see that this person is Carl Van Bate, and he greets our MC. MC tells him, all right, you can leave out the etiquettes, raise your head. Carl replies by agreeing. He looks towards Anna all confused and not believing what he is seeing. He calls her name slowly, and then he screams in shock. Anna, is that you? MC and Chief Knight are petrified by realizing that this person knows Anna. They scream, what? At the same time, Anna is also shocked at seeing Carl Van Bate and she calls him teacher. Our MC in a rush commands the Chief Knight that, Carter, block the door. Don't let him run away. Chief Knight runs to the door while covering the door with his huge, bulky body. MC thinks to himself, isn't this too much of a coincidence? A random stonemason that I recruited is actually the witch's neighbor? Carl Van Bate gets on his knees and screams, it really is you. Anna, I'm sorry. You are still alive. This is great. MC thinks that, however, from the looks of it, he doesn't seem to be a person that will be harmful to Anna. Perhaps there is some secret. Anna is all nervous and worried seeing her teacher in such a state. MC tells Carl Van Bate, don't be nervous, calm your emotions down, then reply to my questions. Aren't you a stonemason? Why did you turn into Anna's teacher? Carl Van Bate tells the MC that, I'm extremely sorry, Your Highness, I lost my cool. He continues talking, my name is Carl Van Bate. I was once a member of the Stonemason Association, but right now, I am only a teacher at Border Town. He says that Anna is a student that I taught. Carl tells MC that, although I don't know why Your Highness saved a witch, even if it was because you wanted to take her as your concubine, it is still much better than sending her to the gallows. Carl thinks to himself, this at least shows that His Highness is not afraid of the rumors that witches are the incarnation of the devil. If I am able to plead His Highness to take in Anna as his concubine too, perhaps she could avoid being harmed. Thank you for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe if you're watching it. Although no one is watching this, so this will be the last video of this manhwa.